Good evening. I'm Ron Foreman with Imagine Performing Arts. Welcome to Imagine This. Our first performance will be from Lindsey Flannery. Now, she got her taste for music, what she calls older music, from her father. She got her first gig from her mother, but now she does her weekend things for herself.
Thanks for having me on the show. My name's Lindsey Flannery. I'm going to start with an older song. A lot of people know this as the roller skate song. It's called Brand New Key. The lady who wrote this song, her name's Melanie Safka. She played at Woodstock, but she wouldn't really say what this song was about, so open to interpretation.
Bicycle past your window last night. I roller skated to your door at daylight. It almost seems like you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together, yeah, try them out, you see. I've been looking around a while, you got something for me. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates, you got a brand new key. I asked your mother if you were at home. She said yes, but you weren't alone. Oh, sometimes I think that you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together, yeah, try them out, you see. I've been looking around a while, you got something for me. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates, you got a brand new key. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. Don't go too fast, but I go pretty far. For somebody who don't drive, I've been all around the world, and some people say I've done alright for a girl, oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together, yeah, try them out, you see. I've been looking around a while, you got something for me. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates, you got a brand new key.
Oh, well, thank you. This next song I'm going to play is by Simon and Garfunkel, written by Paul Simon. Simon and Garfunkel, they were one of those groups, like Fleetwood Mac. They didn't really get along, but you can't tell from the music. But this is The Boxer.
I am just a poor boy, though my stories seldom told. I squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such a promises. Laying low, seeking out the poor quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Asking only workman's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the girls on 7th Avenue. And I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome I took some comfort there. La 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 la. Then I'm laying out my winter clothes, wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me, going home. La la la, la 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 la, oh la la la. La 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 la. In the clearing stands the boxer, fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminder of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame. Oh, I'm leaving, but the fighter still remains. I'm leaving, but the fighter still remains. La la la, la 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 la, oh la la la, la la la.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. For my last song, I'm going to do a Johnny Cash song. And this is one of the first songs I learned a long time ago when I first started playing. Anyway, this is Folsom Prison.
It's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sun shining since, I don't know when. And I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. That train keeps rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, she said, always be a good boy and don't you ever play with guns. So then I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking mixed cigars. I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, then I'd move it on a little further down the line, far from Folsom prison. That's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for having me on the show. My name is Lindsey Flannery. Please look me up on Facebook. I put all my gigs on there. So thanks again.
Our next performance is Anna Owens. Now, for several years, she'd worked on her music, worked on her poetry, and then came a church contest, and she knew it was her time to perform.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Anna Owens, and I'm so thankful to be here. I've seen this quite a few times, watched quite a few episodes of this, and I'm a big fan of what you guys do here at Imagine This. So I'm going to be singing a few originals. So this first one is actually called Heartbeat, and I wrote this about how I imagined like a courtroom in my head, and Jesus taking like the legal consequence away from our sins. And so this is called Heartbeat.
High and knee, Jesus killed by the ones he came to set free. I was acquitted, even though I never deserved to be. Oh, guilty, but by his blood I am washed clean. And I believe there's one king and he will be seen. And he will be seen. 'Cause everything points back to him. I can't even deny it. Way that my life is, there's something more than just so happened. Something more than just so happened. Lord, you are there, seen or unseen, beautiful mystery unfolding around me. You are my heartbeat, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me. So I am holy, I'm set apart, yours. You have my heart and sing, 'cause death will never do us part. Oh, everything points back to him. I can't even deny it. Way that my life is, there's something more than just so happened. Something more than just so happened. Lord, you are there, seen or unseen, beautiful mystery unfolding around me. You are my heartbeat, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me. You are there, seen or unseen. You are there, seen unseen. You are there, seen or unseen. No, 'cause everything points back to him. I can't even deny it. Way that my life is, there's something more than just so happened. Something more than just so happened. Lord, you are there, seen or
seen beautiful mystery unfolding around me. You are my heartbeat inside of me, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me. Thank you. So this next one is called Working Hands. So I wrote this one actually because my dad is still a working man. He works in construction, and oftentimes I came from a big family, so oftentimes when people wouldn't pay my dad, they wouldn't realize that my family too was getting like the shorthand of the stick, and oftentimes it felt like we were just stepped on and like overshadowed, invisible. So the song is about how God sees. Scraping the paint off his hands. My father, he's a working man, looking down at me with his tired face before taking my arms to his loving embrace. Send another prayer up to heaven, 'cause it all falls under the surface. Wicked deeds swept under the carpet. Now little do they know this, 'cause these working hands will break your privileged bones and crush them in the dirt, 'cause they say that's what we're worth. Though, do you know my homeland? Poverty is abundant. Speaking, do you understand? Money is a greedy man's language. Oh, do you? Oh, do you? Are you just saying it, just taking it as is? She holds the future in her hands. My mother, she's a working woman, looking down at me with a weary face before taking my arms to a loving embrace. Send another prayer up to heaven, 'cause it all falls under the surface. Wicked deeds swept under the carpet. Now little do they know this, 'cause these working hands will break your privileged bones and crush them in the dirt, 'cause they say that's what we're worth. Though, do you know my homeland? Poverty is abundant. Speaking, do you understand? Money is a greedy man's language. Oh, do you? Oh, do you? Are you just saying it, just taking it as is? Oh, do you? Oh, do you? Are you just saying it, just taking it as is? I'm talking resilience in the face of adversity, God-given prosperity, bearing fruit through every season. I'll never be hungry through a famine, 'cause these working hands will break your privileged bones and crush them in the dirt, 'cause they say that's what we're worth. Though, do you know my homeland? Poverty is abundant. Speaking, do you understand? Money is a greedy man's language. Oh, do you? Okay, so now we're on the last song. Oh no. Unfortunately. So again, thank you so much to Imagine This. I'm thankful to be here. If you're interested in hearing more of my music, you can find me on Instagram at @AnnaLizOwens. I'm also on Facebook, and I also have one acoustic album out on all streaming platforms, and my name is Anna Owens. So this last one is called The Wounded Deer. So I wrote this one about having traumatic events happen in your life and the questions that surround that as it happens, as in why did this happen to me, and why me? And the song is about how God is purposeful with what he uses in your life. This is The Wounded Deer.
Here was a harrowing affair, left you marked for life. Cut deeper than any knife ever could, and you were left wrecked, left to deal with the aftermath, the after effects, someone else's actions, someone else's sins, someone else's mistakes. So you pose a provocative question, if it's all a mistake. Oh, and they say you're supposed to move on and forget it, but you've been gripping on that thread for a while now. So you learn to cope, you get on with it. But what if, yeah, what if you're the one to bring the change? But what if you're the one to break the chain? But what if you're the one to bring the change? You can't change the past, no, oh, but you can change today. You can change today. Like a wounded deer, you wander the night, while the devil feasts on your insecurity. Yeah, he preys on the weak, it's his delight. While I'm begging you to look up and see, 'cause even in the night there shines a light. And is your tongue heavy from the silence of 1,000 generations? And for the sake of the children, would you open up your mouth? When they say you're supposed to move on and forget it, but you've been gripping on that thread for a while now. So you learn to cope, you get on with it. But what if, yeah, what if you're the one to bring the change? But what if you're the one to break the chain? But what if you're the one to bring the change? You can't change the past, no, oh, but you
you can change today. You can change today. You can change today. And if you're wondering if it's all a mistake, I promise you, it's not a mistake.
Our next performance is Spencer. Now, when she started middle school, she took the rolling chairs and took to writing music and poetry to get through that middle school. But now, with all that work, the future is hers.
Hi, I'm Spencer. I'm very excited to be here. This is very cool, and everybody is so talented here. I'm going to be performing some originals today. This first one I'm going to do is a song called 6 Minutes in Georgia. It's actually out on all streaming platforms if you want to indulge in that. This was actually the very first happy song I wrote. I started writing songs when I was in middle school, and I was very good at writing sad songs, and so this was my first take at a happy tune. So, yeah.
Shiny Mercedes cars parked it in the back of the bar really isn't a thing. New iridescent watches, the hell that they started really isn't the way that we swing. I just wanna be here with you, the light of day or night. I don't want somebody new to be holding me tight. So let's just take 6 minutes to ourselves to kiss me first. I won't tell, I'm here just for you. 6 whole moments by your side when you drive away or break down and cry. 6 minutes in Georgia, the hole you left in my heart from the ages we were apart started turning me insane. But on those Georgian stairs that just slicked back in your hair, the butterflies flew away. I just wanna be here with you, the light of day or night. I don't want somebody new to be holding me tight. So let's just take 6 minutes to ourselves to kiss me first. I won't tell, I'm here just for you. 6 whole moments by your side when you drive away or break down and cry. 6 minutes in Georgia. And when those Georgian trees turn purple in their leaves, didn't have a worry, 'cause those material things that Madonna loved to sing never have impressed me. Yeah. So let's just take 6 minutes to ourselves. You kiss me first, I won't tell, I'm here just for you. 6 whole moments by your side when you drive away or break down and cry. 6 minutes in Georgia. So let's just take 6 minutes to ourselves to kiss me first. I won't tell, I'm here just for you. 6 whole moments by your side when you drive away or break down and cry. 6 minutes in Georgia. So let's just take 6 minutes to ourselves. We're driving south to the hotel. 6 minutes in Georgia.
you. This next one, I'm going to take the mood down a little bit. I wrote this song during quarantine. It's called Second Chances, and it's about not giving second chances. Very optimistic, I know. That's me, you know. But yeah, this one's Second Chances.
Never thought that you'd leave me alone. Now I'm abandoned, a heart of stone. I do not know where you have gone. What on earth could you have wanted from me? Asking in the dark silently. I did not know that you would be just like everyone else. I'm left unread on the shelf, but I don't care. I don't care. 'Cause you have left me broken and then shattered all my pieces. No amount of fake apologies are gonna fix this. You don't get a second chance 'cause you only need one. 'Cause if you truly love me, you only wanna be enough. No second chances, 'cause your only chance is none. We are done. You don't see the damage you've done. You're sitting there thinking that you've won, but you don't have anyone. So you come running back to me with a heartfelt apology, walking the storm blindly. But you're like everyone else, only thinking about yourself. I am done. You're not the one. 'Cause you have left me broken and then shattered all my pieces. No amount of fake apologies are gonna fix this. You don't get a second chance 'cause you only need one. 'Cause if you truly love me, you only wanna be enough. No second chances, 'cause your only chance is none. We are done. 'Cause now the spark is faded and it can't be reignited. You can try and cry, but you'll never relight it. It's burnt out, and I'm worn down. 'Cause you have left me broken, shattered all my pieces. 'Cause you have left me broken and then shattered all my pieces. No amount of fake apologies are gonna fix this. You don't get a second chance 'cause you only need one. 'Cause if you truly love me, you only wanna be enough. No second chances, 'cause your only chance is none. We are done. We are done.
Thank you. So this is my last song. It's very sad. This one is one I wrote called The Real World's Game. And this one I chose to do because it hits very close, especially now. I'm going into my senior year of high school, and this is about not knowing what I want to do with my future. And that's very scary. You know, I have to pick colleges, and that's like terrifying. So yeah, this one's called The Real World's Game. If you like me, I'm Spencer. I have 2 songs out. One's called Burden, one's called 6 Minutes in Georgia, which you guys already heard. But yeah, I've loved being here. Thanks for having me.
I don't know who I am or who I'm going spin around in my head. It's my turn, what's my future intent for me now? But I need to find it real fast before the time starts to pass. So what you wanna do, girl? Where you wanna go? What you wanna be, girl? What's the future hold? Time is slipping away. Gotta pick it fast, girl. Gotta pick right. So win or lose, girl, you pick your fight. It's the real world's game. It's the real world's game. If I don't choose, the papers will say blame it on the mother. So I just guess I'll have to roll the dice, but the numbers are never in my favor. What you wanna do, girl? Where you wanna go? What you wanna be, girl? What's the future hold? Time is slipping away. Gotta pick it fast, girl. Gotta pick right. So win or lose, girl, you pick your fight. It's the real world's game. It's the real world's game. Got something around in my head. What does my future intend? But I need to find it fast before the time starts to pass. That's all. What you wanna do, girl? Where you wanna go? What you wanna be, girl? What's your future hold? Time is slipping away. Gotta pick it fast, girl. Gotta pick right. It's win or lose, girl. You pick your fight. It's the real world's game. What you wanna do, girl? Where you wanna go? What you wanna be, girl? What's your future hold? Time is slipping away. Gotta pick it fast, girl. Gotta pick right. It's a win or lose, girl. You pick your fight. It's the real world's game. It's the real world's game.
Thank you.
Our next performance is Molly Milton. Now, Molly loves the singing, she loves the playing, but not so much the technology and the promotion involved. But now she's found the great equalizer, streaming.
All right. Hi, I'm Molly Milton, and I came out to Connorsville from Indianapolis, and this is my second visit here in Studio 3, TV3. In Connorsville, and I'm really happy to be back, so thank you so much for having me. I'm going to play 4 original songs for you tonight, and since I was here last summer, I have been recording an album, so I'm happy to say that that'll finish up here just in the next week, and we'll be streaming next month, but I do not have any websites. I don't have any fancy promotions beyond just this little PSA about the release next month. But it's Molly Milton. And here I go. This first song is called One Part Loving Her. Back on the bus just 200 miles ago. Left early this morning, another show on the road. Lying in bed, a good woman is tired of waiting for him to come home. Heart feels a tug for her, one part loving her, another part loving the road. Pen in his hand, he's taking his thoughts for a ride. Words start to flow. His feelings for her he won't hide. Pours out his heart in each song that he writes, but she'd rather have him at home. His heart feels a tug, one part loving her, another part loving the road. And it's not easy, two places at once. Less or more, one boot out the front door is wondering, is it enough? Is it ever enough? Doing the math, will this win be somebody's loss? But pack it away, the trade is so crushing cost. Woman he loves back at home, life he loves on the road. It's not easy, two places at once. Less or more, one boot out the front door is wondering, is it enough? She's wondering, is it ever enough? Well, it's not easy, two places at once. One boot out the door, now he's thinking of giving it up. One part loving her, another part loving the road. I wrote that song about my grandfather, who was a jazz pianist and traveling and gigging one, and he decided to give it all up when my grandmother had her first baby, who was my mom. But it was a tough decision, I think, for him. So anyway, I wrote that for him. Next song that I'm going to play, let's see, actually, change that up. This song, I actually wrote it about Mary Magdalene, and it's called "Walk with Me to Vézelay." And Vézelay, France. There in Vézelay, France, there's a basilica, in which her relics are reportedly buried. So this is "Walk with Me to Vézelay." Every eye in the room is fixed on you. Mary, she gets in your head. Next thing you know, you're in her bed. That's what they say about you. Walk with me to Vézelay, a crown never mind foolish lies. You understand me, and I need you. Blessed be Mary Magdalene. Walk with me to Bethlehem, a crown waits for you. Rest in peace underneath the soles of worn out shoes. From far away they'll travel to say a prayer for you. Blessed be, blessed be Mary Magdalene. Thank you. It's a song that I wrote recently. It came out of a songwriting challenge, and the prompt was "Love Changes." And so I wrote this song, and it's actually called "All That Matters." If I could do it, you could too. Would people know we're in love? I stand here and you over there, the space in between unbearable. Unbearable. You look over and over your shoulder, I see people talking. What if we decided to be a regular couple out walking? We're just out walking. 2,000 years of trying, 2,000 years, still we're denying all that matters is love. Love who you love. Say love who you love. He was a drummer who never loved another but the guy playing bass in his band. They wrote hits, kept undercover, that all those songs were for each other. Yeah, they loved each other. She wore a habit, he wore a collar. They had a habit of running into each other. He made a vow that God was his lover, and on his deathbed he confessed. Then he professed, love who you love, love who you love. of trying. 2,000 years, still we're denying all that matters. All that matters. All that matters is love. Love who you love. Say love who you love. Love who you love. Love who you love. Thank you. Okay, last song. This one is called Let Go, and I wrote this, I wrote this after a good friend of ours died very suddenly and tragically, and I wrote this from the perspective of his wife, and really it's also about how no matter how much you know somebody or how many years you've been together, you don't always really know what's going on with a person. Anyway, this is called Let Go. It started out innocently. You picked the empty seat next to me. First our boots touched and then our knees. It felt so good having you this close to me. I wonder if I ever know why you let go. I played a song for you, you played one for me. Rose-colored wishes we're too afraid to say. Into the words, into the melodies, our bodies moved in perfect harmony. I wonder if I ever know why you let go. I might have been alright if you hadn't held me in your eyes that way. When you touched my fingertips, all I could think is how your lips would feel. Looking back, it was written on the wall. For better or worse, you were never mine at all. But when I think of how we loved, no amount of time is ever enough. I wonder if I ever know. Will I ever know Thank you.
And on behalf of Imagine Performing Arts, we'd like to thank you for being with us this evening. Have a good night.